Hey guys, you asked and I listened. Today I'm going to help you with a guide to get around in Genesis 2. Today it's about the connection between the loot drop colors and the asteroid biomes in space. Because in case you didn't know, the drops on the ring world and the asteroid biomes in space are connected. So if you know the colors of the drops, you will know which biome is active on the asteroids. That way you do not have to hurry into the tunnels at morning just to check what resources are there to farm. But let's talk about the basics. There are 8 different waves of asteroids that can spawn randomly. Some spawn more often than others. I do not have the exact numbers, but I will tell you the exact numbers when I get them. Each of these 8 phases spawn their own set of asteroids with their own resources. In the most cases you will always find metal, sometimes also obsidian. Other resources are a little bit more rare, and that's why it's important to know the phases so you can get your hands on those resources. But let's look at those phases one after another. First, ambergris. Resources that you can get here are stone, metal, ambergris and mutagel. This phase is one of the most important phases in which you can get mutagel. Like I showed you in the last video, for that you also just have to farm the ambergris rocks. This phase is actually also very good to farm metal because the asteroids are not only filled with ambergris but also with a lot of pure metal nodes. To know if the ambergris phase is active right now, check the ring world if it has white drops. In case you can't see any drops, then look to the sky and see if you see the sky being full of pink fog. Number 2, crystal. Crystal is one of the most important resources in this game. And with this phase you can farm enough to not only build your greenhouse, but also to build all the industrial and tech items that require crystal. Please look out for big crystals which look like the salt crystals on other maps. Don't look for small crystals because there are no small crystals on those asteroids. If you want to know if the crystal phase is active in space right now, look out for green drops. But if you don't see any green drops, look to the sky, because if the sky is completely empty without any fog or any planets, then you know it's the crystal phase. Number 3, sulfur. If you are into fire things, and I mean like fire arrows and flamethrowers, then this is a very important phase for you because you need sulfur in order to make propellant. In order to know if sulfur is active on the asteroids right now, you have to look out for blue drops because they will mark the sulfur phase. If you do not have any drop at hand, then just look to the sky because you should see a deep dark orange-red planet with a white band of clouds around it. Number 4, element shards. This phase is probably one of the most popular phases because you can very easily farm element shards and pure element. With a pick, Anki or mining drill, you can get all the element that you need for your endgame tech. If you are in the element shard phase, you know if you have pink drops in the ring world. If there are no drops, then check the sky, because if you see a very far in distance moon in the morning or a giant white planet with a small moon in the evening, then you are in the element shard phase. Number 5, gems. The 5th phase is also known as the obsidian phase, but because obsidian is in many phases, I'm not completely agreeing to it. Because aside from obsidian, you will find all 3 kind of gems on the asteroids, and I think that's the important resource. Obsidian you can also get, of course. To know if you are in the obsidian gem phase, check for yellow drops on your map. Alternatively, you will find a big snow-covered planet with rivers and mountains. And between the planet and the ship there will be a moon. Number 6, oil. The oil phase provides a very important resource with which you can make fuel, so gasoline. But it is also needed to craft certain industrial items, so it's always good to have your hands on a reliable oil source. The drops that will announce oil on the asteroids are red, and if you do not have drops available, then look to the sky and you will see a lava-filled planet. In the morning it is still very dark and it has like a purple turquoise atmosphere around it, but at the evening you can see the lava seas on it. Number 7, element dust. Element dust is a very popular phase because you can not only get normal element dust, but you can also get pure element if you farm the little dust hills. Element Dust is probably the most recognizable color in drops that you can find, because just as dust, the drops are cyan colored. The planet is also very easy to recognize because it is like white turquoise and it looks like it is covered in veins and almost looks like a living organism. 8. Black pearls. The black pearls are the last phase. Black pearls are often used for tech items and tech structures. You can farm the black pearls with hand or with a mining drill. When you farm them, you have a small chance to even get some mutagel. But be careful, because in the black pearl phase I often saw a void worm, and they made my life a little bit hard when farming. The drops on the map that show that the black pearl phase is going on are orange-red, and the sky shows a white planet with turquoise craters. The asteroids are, in my opinion, one of the best decisions the devs made to resource farming, because that way they can always ensure that there are enough resource available without people blocking them with buildings. It also adds another unpredictable mechanic into the game, because let's be honest, if the AMBERGRIS phase or the element shard phase is going on, we just drop everything to just get and farm. I hope this little guide helped you to figure out which color is connected to which biome on the asteroids. And if you like content like this, then consider leaving a like and consider leaving a sub if you haven't already. And I really hope that I will see you in the next video. Have a good day. Bye!